Wonderful Wednesday, November 29th, about 10 minutes to 6 in the morning here in Colorado. And I want to wish you, first of all, a wonderful Wednesday. It's midweek. We're about to wrap this month up. And every day should be wonderful. It's true. But as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I do have a name for every day of the week. And it's a reminder to myself that we should celebrate every day that we were given, every minute that we're given, because they certainly aren't promised. As I was getting ready for this day, I've been up for over 5 hours, but it's been a long morning already. But as I was getting ready for this reading, I heard something very unique in my prayers. And it was, God created us in His image. And I thought about that for just a second, and then I saw the image in my heart and in my soul of what that meant. And it had absolutely nothing to do with this human shell that we carry. It had everything to do with the image of God that is pure love, that is pure light, that is purity unto itself, that is grace, that is compassion, that is peace. This is the image that God put inside each and every one of us in our soul. The shell means nothing. It simply houses the soul so the soul evolves during this lifetime. So yes, I was literally guided to share that with you. And then I heard we're going to be using a different deck this morning. One I haven't used here in quite some time, actually. And I thought about it, and I was like, okay, don't know why that one. And when I said that out loud, it was, well, because somebody has this on their heart. So we're going to be using a different deck. We're going to be using the Life Purpose Oracle cards, created by Doreen Virtue, published by Hay House. They have a very unique energy. When people ask me in a reading, hi Monica, what's my life purpose? Instantly I hear the same thing all the time. It has nothing to do with your career, has nothing to do with your job. Your life purpose is to love. And I think that's why I heard the phrase, God created us in His image. Because the more you love, the more you are the image of God. And that thought process won't leave me this morning, and it's not supposed to, obviously. When I thought about that, it was just like, it just makes perfect sense to me. I just got told to stop shuffling. As you know, I always put these readings into prayer and ask that it is for the greater good for all who are watching, sharing, subscribing, and that it resonates with your heart and your soul. That there's an epiphany that comes from this reading, that there's an aha moment that comes from this reading, that there's a moment where you can stop and take pause and say, I get it. And I find that a fascinating concept to do these readings all the time. And I always ask that I get out of the way. This humanness, that one, this one standing straight out. Okay. Excuse me. I was trying to not cough at you. Haven't done that in the last couple days. Okay. It's getting better. Alrighty. Just obviously this is on somebody's mind, somebody's heart. What is your life purpose? Your first life purpose is to love. Your second life purpose is to evolve. After all, you are a soul, a spiritual being, living a human existence. That human existence helps the soul to evolve. So your very first card, interesting, is author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. You need to make the time and the effort to write it. Doesn't even matter if it's a full book, but maybe there's a blog. Maybe there's a genetic history. Maybe there's a lifetime history. Maybe there's a lot of knowledge that you have that needs to be shared. Either way, part of your life purpose is to tell that story. You choose the way, whether it's blog, whether it's photo album with his, oh, I just saw that. It's a pretty picture. I just saw this photo album, and there's like pictures of ancestors, relatives, grandparents, whatever, and then there's a story beside each one and how their life influenced you. There's a story for you to tell. And in the process of telling that story, you'll also be teaching, because that story is going to inspire young people to learn, to grow, to evolve. And when you do it from a place of love, one of the greatest gifts you're giving them is to teach them by your example on how to not only learn, but to love and to grow. Wow. And in the writing of that story and sharing it, it gives you the freedom to do what you want, what you choose, what your heart is telling you needs to get done, what your soul is screaming out for you to complete. Don't turn a deaf ear to the guidance that you're being given. You're free to do what you choose. Wow, what an amazing reading. And to wrap it up, loving your friends and family is, I can barely say it. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. This story that you're writing really needs to be told, to pass it down to the generations, to pass it down to your children, to pass it down to your grandchildren, to pass it down to your great-grandchildren. This story needs to be told. There's a lesson in here that you've gone through that needs to be shared. This needs to be passed down literally for generations to come. So take a time today. Put yourself in quiet. Put yourself into prayer. Put yourself into meditation. If you've already started a book, get going on it. If you haven't started on a book, ask for guidance to get it started. If you haven't started a blog but always wanted to, do the first paragraph. Do a page a day, and in 365 days, you have a book that's ready. Get people inspired by your story. You are part of the light that needs to shine upon the darkness because you've come through it on the other side into the light. Wow. I've written a book. It's an ebook. It was one of the most releasing things I've ever done. It took the painful memories and put them out there for the world to see. It took the joyful memories and put them out there for the world to see, and all the ones in between. And people tell me it's helped them, but what it did more than anything was help me. And whoever this is for, you need to write your story. Woo. I'm going to close that reading. Goodness gracious, now I know why the life purpose. Wow, okay. If you would like a personal reading from me, please visit my website. It's houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page. It'll take you to the different styles of readings that we do. There's something there ranging from $10 to $90, something to fit every budget. I want to thank you here for watching me on YouTube and for subscribing to my channel, and your hearts, your likes, your comments, all of those other good things. You truly honor me with your presence here. Wow, that reading's still getting to me. I wonder if I have a second book inside me. I bet I do. But maybe we all need to write our own stories. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. Like I said the other day, we're about to hit 3,000 followers, and that just is such a delight to me. I can't even begin to say thank you for that. And again, your emails, your likes, your hearts, your sharing really means the world to me there as well. Oh my goodness gracious. On my Facebook page, House of Angel Card Readings, I put up a question to find out how many people would be interested in participating in a group mediumship reading. I'm originally planning it for December 16th in the afternoon here in Mountain Time. If you're interested in being part of that group, comment here below. I've got 4 people saying yes right now. I'm kind of looking for 10 so that it's not the same people all the time that are showing up, and I just, would like some new people to be able to share in that event as well. Here's the beauty of it. You don't have to live in Colorado. You don't even have to live in my town. You don't even have to live in my country to participate. We're doing it via conference call that is audio and video available, so you'll see me. You have the choice whether you turn your webcam on or not. If you'd like to do that, it's $25 per person. So, shoot me a yes here or on the group page when I share this same video on the groups, or on my Facebook page, or send me a private message. Whether you do it here or whether you send me an email at houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. I really want to get it going, and if I get 6 more people to say yes, then I'll create an event and get you a place where you can buy the tickets for doing that. I will also be holding it here in my home, so if you're local in this area, this will be held here at my home. And who knows, I might make you a pound cake. You just never know. The last one turned out pretty good. So shoot me an email, comment below here if you'd like to be part of that group mediumship reading. I love it when your loved ones come through. It's always with love. It's always with peace. It's always with joy, with funny memories, but also very healing messages for those that are participating. And I've been feeling this stirring of loved ones wanting to get their message out there. So maybe part of the message is for you as well. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful and a wonderful Wednesday. Take care and namaste.